back. You know, here in Austin, it's not unusual to see chickens in neighborhoods, but with bird flu continuing to infect flocks nationwide, some local backyard poultry farmers have concerns.
KVUE's Brianna Perez shows us what can be done to protect those birds.
Here we go. Come on, Kate.
I've always loved the idea of having chickens in my backyard, of having that little bit of a farm feel to my house.
Ashley Hill says she's a first-time chicken keeper. Coming up on 1 year, she says she's new to the lifestyle and navigating the dangers associated with the bird flu.
For a while, when I first heard of the bird flu, I just kept the girls in there. I didn't let them free roam anymore.
Hill says out of abundance of caution, she emptied out her bird feeders. Still, she says she has a lot of questions.
I'm just concerned of knowing how to protect my girls, of how to know when is the threat gone.
Dr. Brian Bowl with the Texas Animal Health Commission says since the outbreak in 2022, 14 backyard flocks have tested positive in Texas, including 2 this year. He says there is always a risk with migratory fowl flying over the state, but there can be added risk if farmers have standing water nearby.
But some of these backyard flocks have had a pond or something, a tank, and they had, migratory birds coming in there and the chickens were going around them. And they got infected through either direct or indirect contact.
He says backyard chicken farmers can start by protecting feed so it's not exposed to wild birds. He says it's also important to buy livestock from reputable people who test their flocks for disease. Lastly, he says it's best to keep your birds inside your coop and don't let them roam around.
It's definitely alive and well, and we don't know where this virus is going. We hopefully at some point it fizzles out and becomes less virulent. But it could take multiple years to do that. And
while it is unclear how long this may last, Hill says the joy she gets from having her flock is worth the extra effort.
They're very fun, they're very quirky, and they just bring a lot of happiness to my home.
Bowl says if most of your birds are getting sick or dying, report it to the Texas Animal Health Commission. Reporting in Austin, Brianna Perez, KVUE News.